What is up, everybody? It is Ascended Dreams bursting onto the scene with guidance to infinite love and access to positive energy. What is going down, everybody? We are back again on another beautiful day. Just doing a little bit of sun gazing, taking care of yourself, the usual. So before I jump into the video, I just want to say thank you, super thank you all so much to all my new subscribers, to all of the people who have just joined me on this journey. You guys have inspired me and catapulted me to a new level of awareness and have ultimately inspired me to get out here and just keep creating more content for you guys. It seems as if my last few videos have ultimately taken off, if you will, and that a lot of people were able to actually resonate with the messages. So without further ado, I'm going to hop into the video, but first I feel it necessary to thank you. All right, so with all that being said, guys, what I'm going to talk to you guys about today is something super serious and something super important that I've actually been wanting to address with you all for quite some time. And just haven't quite had the verbiage or the understanding to kind of bridge the awareness on this level. So without further ado, the title of the video is Quiet Weapons for Silent Wars. So a lot of you guys might be like, what are you talking about? Quiet weapons for silent wars, Ascended? These wars aren't so quiet. We got George Floyd, race wars. We got taking over with sister banks in other countries, literally are forcing ourselves into other countries to make currency and profit off of them. And all of these other just wars taking place, wars inside of self. And you might be thinking, these wars are not so quiet. Well, guys, there's been a massive transformation taking place here on Earth plane. And along with this transformation has been this integration of militarized technology. And by militarized, yes, I mean weaponized, guys and gals. I see you. We are not biased over this way, by the way. So, ladies and gents, back to what I was saying. We are literally under attack right now. And we are being attacked by militarized weaponry, if you will. So, what are examples of this militarized weaponry? Well, one of the examples of militarized weaponry is simple, our phones, EMF. And EMF is actually waging war on humans' physiology collectively. This isn't subject to one person. This isn't subject to one life form. I mean, guys, these phones are actually sending off huge electromagnetic frequencies that are actually detrimental to our physical well-being. And not only our physical being, our mental well-being as well. So a lot of my friends have been under spiritual attack lately, dealing with, intrusive thoughts. They've been dealing with sleep paralysis as symptoms and even just night terrors and things of that nature. And, a lot of people right now are beginning to question, what is wrong with me? What am I going through? Why can't I sleep? Asking all of these questions and all of this fear kind of boiling up inside of the body, which is creating stress and making it actually in turn harder to accomplish these things. So a lot of people are experiencing these symptoms, if you will, because of EMF. And what is actually taking place here is when you sleep next to your phone, guys, your phone is picking up on signals. It is picking up on information. Your phone is constantly being sent information, whether you're using it or not. So this is something to keep in mind, guys, when you're having restless nights, you're having sleepless nights, or I know some of you guys are dealing with night terrors, which can be super scary. And the more you focus on it, it's like the worse it gets, right? So I'm going to allow you guys or offer you guys a solution and something that has helped me along this process of dealing with these types of attacks spiritually. So one of the things that you can do is get your hands on some crystals, guys. Right now I got a shungite on. If you watch my last videos, you guys probably heard me speak on these crystals and the effects that some of these stones actually have on your physical well-being. Shungite, super important. Shungite is super, super imperative, guys. This, if you sleep with one of these under your pillow, can help wean off and ward off some of those EMF frequencies, some of those lower vibrational energies or entities that may be trying to attach themselves to you while you're in a state of vulnerability. And yeah, it can really just help to alchemize and transform a lot of the negative feelings that you're enduring and actually, yes, transmute them into positive dreams and positive thoughts. So guys, this is just one of the things that you can do. There's meditation, there's yoga, there's all these different breathing exercises, and just all these different types of techniques that you can utilize to help you ground, to help you stay centered. So I advise you all to explore those avenues yourself, and not to just take my word for it. Literally get out here and get your hands on some of these things and let me know how you feel. So what are more weapons that are being used against us that we may not be able to see with our naked eye? Well, social media. Social media, ladies and gentlemen, it is the biggest desensitization mechanism that they have implemented into the new world, into New Earth. And you might be thinking, these social media platforms are helping me. I'm getting my voice out. I'm speaking out. Proactivism movement. I'm standing up for what I believe in, Ascended. How are these platforms hurting me? Well, guys, they're attaching a lot of dopamine and a lot of entertainment to a lot of the problems that are actually taking place here. You see this with politics heavily. You see people heavy in the polarization of Republican and Democrat. And you see people quite literally warring on Facebook and becoming aroused or entertained by these wars taking place amongst humans. Guys, this is not something that should be idolized. This is not something that we should be using for entertainment. This is what they are using to divide us. Stop talking about, it should be Bernie, it should be Joe, it should be us, it should be the people reclaiming their authenticity, reclaiming their power in this world, and choosing to engage in higher vibrational activities that will allow for us to launch ourselves into the higher realms, into the higher frequencies. Okay, guys? So we must relinquish these social media platforms. And if we can't get away from them, we must filter out all of the negative crap that they're sending to us through our feed, guys. Seriously, this is waging war in our mind. This is creating polarization deep within our soul. You're seeing all of these debates ensuing collectively, good versus bad, you got religion versus non-religion. Guys, this is polarization at the highest level. This is a silent weapon for quiet wars. Okay? So understand me when I say that. So what is another thing that could be potentially contributing to dropping your vibration every day? Well, I'm going to start with something that may not be so obvious, but is highly, highly important. Okay, guys? Food, right? So if you guys didn't know, I've actually been a vegan for over 6 months now. It has been an incredible journey. I feel the best I've ever felt, light like a feather, and still clever, enjoying this nice weather type shit, So, yeah, I've been vegan for 6 or 7 months now. And, I just feel good. I'm able to have fun. I'm able to connect with people and life more freely. There's less fight in me. And that's not to say that you have to go vegan or that you need to go vegetarian to encapsulate or embody these higher frequencies. It's just to say that a lot of our food has been literally weaponized, guys. We have now weaponized food. This is down to GMO meat. This is down to GMO plants. This is down to genetically modified. This is your candy. This is your soda. These are all lower vibrational foods that keep our body feeling bogged down. It keeps us weighted. It keeps us stuck to this third dimension, guys. Simple. So this is probably one of the toughest things to escape. We are at the lower middle class, and we are ultimately targeted. We are not offered as many options based on financial resources and monetary value. So this could actually contribute to us further eating poorly because we don't have the resources. So if you find yourself in one of those situations where you're not able to eat clean or grow your own vegetables or implement a new diet because of health factors, just become more conscious about what it is you're consuming and why it is you're consuming it. So there's actually a spiritual bypassing technique which allows for you to connect with all sentient life at any moment. And it's as simple as throwing out a prayer. And if you know you are going to be consuming some meat, you could actually then jump backwards in time by thanking the animal that was harmed in the process. Okay? So you can literally go into your mind and say, universe, thank you. Thank this pig, thank this chicken, thank this cow, etc., etc. And you will actually be breathing positive energy and positive reinforcement into that cow or chicken's life before it was killed. And that will then allow for you to absorb the positive energy inside of the food and allow for you to take what nutrients are needed from that animal and integrate that energy into your day-to-day freely. So guys, with that being said, this has been an amazing journey with you all. I want to thank you guys again so much for connecting to these initiatives. I'm so proud of each and every one of you connecting to these videos and just being open to resonate with this information and resonate with this energy. Guys, so with that being said, be on the lookout for more content soon to come and keep your guys' eyes open. All right? All right, guys, this has been the video. You guys know what it is, man. Ascended Dreams. The word is love. Peace.